Many years ago, in a beautiful city called Seattle, there lived a bright young girl named Rivka. Rivka and her family came to Seattle after they were forced to flee their home. Although Seattle was lively and exciting, Rivka was frightened and lonely. She had no friends to play with and could not speak the language. Soon after she arrived, a darkness of poverty and despair started spreading through Seattle's immigrant community like a disease. Then one day, a group of mighty women saw the darkness growing and decided they needed to help. They gathered magical gifts of compassion, understanding, and education to plant a seed of light in the community. They placed this light in a new home called Settlement House. And soon, the light drew Rivka along with other children and families inside. Here, Rivka and her family started taking classes to learn English and sewing and made friends with their neighbors. With each person it helped, the light at Settlement House grew brighter.
Soon the light had attracted so many people that the building was bursting at the seams. So the mighty women found a large building with many more rooms for the light to fill. They called the new building the Education Center and invited the entire neighborhood to come visit. Year after year, the light grew stronger and brighter, touching each mother that came to learn and each child playing in the nursery school. Eventually, people like Rivka, who visited the Education Center as a child, became adults. Some moved away, taking the light with them into their new homes, and others stayed to share the light with new children and families. Then one day, just like the children it nurtured into adulthood, the Education Center was ready to be independent. It left its caring founders, changed its name to Neighborhood House, and joined forces with the powerful Shirley Wilcox. Mrs. Wilcox guided the light to a new home in Yesler Terrace, a place where light was needed to keep out the darkness.
People noticed the change Neighborhood House's light made and wanted to bring that light to new places. Before long, Neighborhood House's light was shining throughout Seattle and King County. It was in Rainier Vista and Hollywood Park in South Seattle. It was in High Point in West Seattle. It was in Park Lake Homes in White Center. And with it, it brought tutoring programs, Head Start, preschools, and services to reach even the most isolated of people. Everywhere the light went, the darkness of poverty and isolation was pushed away, and the people grew together. As the years passed, hundreds of children like Rivka found warmth and light in Neighborhood House classrooms. There was Chantha from Cambodia, Sarama from Ethiopia, and Muhammad from Somalia. No matter where they came from, their stories and dreams were very similar.
New programs were created for the light to help even more people, making the light grow so strong that new buildings had to be built. And just like years ago, the light gathered people of many languages and backgrounds at Neighborhood House. Even now, the darkness has been spotted lurking around and trying to take root in communities that are struggling. But thanks to many powerful heroes, Neighborhood House's light has remained strong over years, fostered by new generations of people empowered with hope. Today, the light continues to shine across Seattle and King County. You see it in the faces of children and in the smiles of elders. Today, the heroes of Neighborhood House have grown to thousands, and the light shines brighter than ever before.